Right, good morning everyone. We are carrying on with normal distributions and we will be working from exercise 1, Mindbourne Maths, okay, page 175 of the Stats and Probability textbook. And where the three students in the class today are Sonale and little bit floppy, Morgan, and the Asian dragon, Alice. So I'll be teaching those three today. Pop them up here. Okay, and they are ready to go. Their pens out. Okay. So as I said in the notes, try the sums first and then you can look at the solutions on the video. Right. And if we share the screen and we want to go to that one over there. Okay. Right. So the first question, okay, says go find the using the standard normal, practice using the standard normal by calculating the following probabilities. So it's just practicing using the table, and they want to know if you've got a Z score between minus 2,4 and 1,05. So remember guys, always draw a diagram. So, and any mistakes, okay, then don't normally do that. Okay, push-ups for me. Okay, so we're just looking at Z scores. So the mean is at 0. The Z score for the mean is 0. Remember, Z is the number of normal distributions away. The number of standard deviations away from the mean. So naught, the mean is no standard deviations away from the mean. And now we're looking for Z scores between negative 2,4. Okay, negative 2,4 and 1,05 standard deviations away. So we're looking for the area made up of the yellow bit added to the green bit. Okay, so if we do this bit over here first, we don't have to go find X scores. We're just going to use H of Z values. So we're looking for H of 1,05. Okay, a Z score of 1,05. Well, that we can read straight off the table. And if I go to 1,05, 1,05 is that point over there. So you should get 0,3531. So H of 1,05 is equal to 0,3531. So that's that area over there. 0,3531. Okay. And then I'm looking for the yellow area. Now remember, your table can't look up negative values. Okay, so but because of symmetry, it's fine. Excuse me. Oh, I didn't even use proper cough etiquette. Oh, sorry, you three. So if I go to H of 2,4, okay, I'm going to look up 2,40. So 2,40 is over here, and that's pretty high because it's nearly 2.5 standard deviations away from the mean. So H of negative 2,4 is going to be 0, there it is, 0,49180. 0,49180. Okay, so the area that we're looking for, so the probability that Z lies between negative 2,4 and 1,05 is going to be equal to the yellow area, which is 0, that area was 0,49180. So it's 0,49180 plus the green area, which is 0,3531. And if I add those two together, 0.49180 plus 0.3531 equals, and you get 0.8449. Morgan, did you get that? Yes. Okay, 0.8449, and let's check in the textbook, and it is absolutely right. Okay, give yourselves a gold star. Okay, and try the next one. All right, and the next one we're going to do, okay, is question 2B. 2B, right, 2B. And let's have Sonali. Okay. You'll be pleased to know is now completely house trained. Okay. So proud of you, Sonali. Probability that X is greater than 86. Now be careful. Now we're working with X scores, right? They want you to work that out, given that X is normally distributed. You've got to be careful with this notation. Okay, and that's 79,225. So remember, that is your mean. Okay, and that thing over there is your standard deviation squared. In other words, your variance. I don't know why they give you that variance when we just use standard deviation the whole time. Okay, so the first thing we should really do is figure out what our standard deviation is. So our standard deviation is going to be the square root of 225. And the square root of 225 is 15, eh? 225 equals 15. So your standard deviation is 15, and your mu, your mean, is 79, and it's normally distributed. Right. So in this question over here, they want to know the probability that X is greater than 86. So draw your table, your little normal distribution curve to see what's going on. And we're always going to have X scores, and underneath we're going to put the Z scores. Okay. And first of all, the mean is the most likely to occur. It's at the highest probability. So the mean is 79, which corresponds to a Z score of 0, no standard deviations away from the mean. And we want to know the probability that it's greater than 86. So we're looking an X score of 86. What area do we want? Probability that X is greater than 86 falls into this region over here. Okay, so that's the area we're looking for. The first thing we need to go find out is what is the Z score that goes with the X score of 86 in this sample. So we use our formula. Okay, so Sonali, what do you use? Yes, Z is equal to X minus mu over sigma. Okay, and the X score that we're dealing with is 86. So it's 86 minus 79 over the standard deviation, which is 15. And if you lob that into your calculator, Alice, what do you get? So 86 minus 79 divided by 15. What did you get, Alice? I got 0.47. Right. Okay, well done, Alice. 0.47 is your Z score. So a score of 86 in the sample is about 0.47 standard deviations away. So I'm working with a Z score of 0.47. Okay. So now we got our table, and we look up a Z score of 0.47. 0.4 is over here, 7 is over there. Where do they meet? Voila. Okay, and you get, so you work out that H of 0.47 is equal to 0.1808, right? Now be careful. What is that area over there? Okay, Morgan? Yes. That's that area over there. So this is 0.1808. But what are we looking for? We're looking for that yellow area, the probability that it's greater than 86. So how am I going to figure it out? What's that area to the right of the mean, Morgan? Yes, it's 0.5. Top of your game, Morgan. Older and wiser. Okay. So we're going to go the area that we want. So the probability that X is greater than 86 is going to be equal to, well, that whole area is 0.5. And I've got to cut out the pink bit. So it's going to be 0.5 minus 0.1808, which is equal to 0.47. Yeah, okay, 0.5 minus 0.1808, and you get an answer of 0.3192. So approximately 31.92, well, not approximately, percent is your final answer. But you can leave it like that. It's absolutely fine. Let me just check the memo. Are we right? Wow. You three are doing so well. So proud. Right, we are absolutely correct. Rona, so annoying. Right. Next one. Okay, question 2D. Okay. 2D, we've got the same distribution. So we've got a normal distribution of X is a normal distribution. Okay, you've got to be comfortable with the notation. Mu is 79. Okay, and variance is 225. Okay, so mu is 79. Okay, standard deviation is square root of 225. Remember, the standard deviation is 15. And in this particular question for D, they want to know the probability of X lying between 50 and 60. Okay, so Morgan, what are we going to do first? Yeah, well done. We're going to draw the curve. Okay, draw the normal distribution curve. Okay, we're going to have mu, we're going to have the X scores, we're going to have the Z scores, and mu is 79. Okay, and the Z score, that's equal to 0. And we want to know between 50 and 60, which are both to the left. Guys, you can't do the stuff without a diagram. So we're looking for the area between 60 and 50. We're looking for that pink area over here. Okay, right. So first thing we're going to have to do is figure out the Z score that goes with 50. Okay, and if we use that, we've got Z for X is equal to 50. Z is equal to X minus mu over sigma. So it's going to be X is 50 minus 79. We know it should be negative because it's to the left, over sigma, which is 15. Lob that into your calculator. And Sonali, tell me what you get. 50 minus 79 over 15. Kapish. Negative 1,93. Well done, Sonali. Okay. So it's negative 1,93. Right. So this is a Z score of negative 1,93. It's about nearly 2 standard deviations to the left. Okay. And remember, 2 standard deviations. What was it? About 95% falls within 2 standard deviations. Okay. So this whole, don't worry. Okay. This should be 47.5%, that whole area over there, roughly. Okay. So Z is equal to 1,93 when X is equal to 50. Okay. Now we've got to figure out the Z score that goes with 60, sorry. So when X is equal to 60, okay, Z is going to be what, Morgan? Well, sir, it's going to be an X score, which is 60, minus 79 over 15, which gives you 60 minus 79 over 15. I'm doing so well, sir, because I've had my tablets. And Z is equal to negative 1,23. Morgan, done. Okay, negative 1,23 is your Z score over there. So Z is equal to negative 1 when X is 60. Z is negative 1,23. Right. So now, what are we going to calculate? Well, we're going to go find this area, which is bordered by the yellow over here. And to do that, we're going to work with a Z score of negative 1,93, which is the same thing as working with a Z score of 1,93. So if I go find H of negative 1,93, it's the same thing as finding H of 1,93. So I've got to look up 1,93. 1,9 is over here. 3 is over here. Okay. And I get 0,4732, which is what I expected to remember. I said just now 95%, 40 half of that. Okay, so you get 0,4732. 0,4732. So that whole area in yellow over there, in the yellow boundary, is 0,4732. That's that whole area over there, 0,47. That's the probability in that region. In that yellow region is 0,4732. Now you need to go find, okay, the probability in this green region over here. Okay, because you're going to take the yellow region and you're going to cut out the green region. To find that area over there, we're going to work with the Z score of 1,23. So we're looking for H of negative 1,23, which is the same thing as working with h of 1, 2, 3, z score of 1, 2, 3. So if I look for 1, 2, 3, 1, 2 is here, 3 is there. So 1, 2, 3 looks like it should be 0,3907. So this area over here is 0,3907, the green area. That was the yellow area. Okay. So h of negative 1, 2, 3 is 0,39 area can't be negative. Okay, that's equal to that. So the area that we want is going to be the yellow region, cut out the green region. And so the probability that x lies between 50 and 60 is going to be equal to the yellow region, which is 0,4732 minus 0,3907. Okay, and if you go 0.4732 minus 0.3907, and I get 0,0825, 0.0825, which is approximately 8.25% chance that a score will lie between 50 and 60, and that is question 2D. And whoa, I seem to have done something wrong. Let's have a look. Z was negative 1,93. That's right. That's negative. My handwriting. This is negative 1,27. Okay, this over here, 60 minus 79 over 15 is apparently negative 1,27. Bad handwriting. Let's check. 60 minus 79 divided by, oh, what a balls up, over 15 is negative 1,27. Guys, why don't you correct me? Okay, so a z score of negative 1,27, not 1,23. Okay, negative 1,27, negative 1,27 should be 0,3980. Yes. Okay, 0,3980. So that was 0,3980. Apologies for this. I owe you push-ups. 3980 is that green region over there. So if I minus those two together, careless mistakes are quite easy to make in this. 0.4732 minus 0.3980 handwriting is equal to 0,0752 is your final answer, which is indeed correct. Okay, put that on my push-up list, please. Okay, 0,0752. Right, that is 2D done. Apologies for the error. Whew, this is intense. Right, I don't know where to press pause on this thing, so I have to keep going. And next, first of all, we'll have a little chat with Alice. I don't even know if you can see Alice. Okay, Alice, how are you doing during lockdown? Well, sir, I'm fine. It's just that I miss the St. John's boys. But don't worry, Alice, you'll be fine. And I think actually it's time that you moved on. Government school boys, far healthier, more mentally balanced. Try cares. Even a co-ed school. Give it a go. Right. Question 4. Exercise 1, question 4. Okay, I think I'm going to get up to 6. Okay, I'll do 4 and 6. So it says IQ tests in a certain country are believed to be normally distributed with a mean IQ of 77. Sure. That's a pretty low mean. Normally 100 is mean. Jeez, this country's struggling. With a mean IQ of 77 and a standard deviation of 19. Okay. A little bit dodgy, this data that we've been given here. So I've got, let's just summarize what we've got. We've got the mean, mu is 77, and standard deviation is 19, right? And so let's just start getting that down. So I'm going to have my x scores, my z scores. Mu is 77 here, so my z score is 0. Okay, right. And we want to know in this question, in question 4a, the question says, what is probability that newborn weighs, wrong question. An IQ score between 90 and 109, they are getting this right, is the global standard for average normal intelligence. What percentage of people fall under this category? Okay, so they mean this is a specific country and they're comparing it to the world. Okay, we're looking at this is for this one country, whatever this country that they're struggling in. Okay, and we're looking for the region. We want to know the probability that X lies between 90 and 109. Okay, probability X lies between 90 and 109. So let's go draw that on our diagram. So I've got 90 and I've got 109. So I'm looking for this area over here. That's the probability we want, the yellow region over here. Okay, that's the probability that X lies between 90 and 109. So, Alice, what do we have to find? We have to find a Z score that goes, yes, with an X score of 90. So if X is 90, what's the Z score? Well, Z is equal to X minus mu over sigma. So Z is equal to X is 90. It should be positive because it's to the right. Okay, and it shouldn't be very, one standard deviation is 19, so it's not going to be particularly far. Z is equal to 90 minus mu, which is 77, over sigma, which is 19. Okay, and if we work that out, we get a Z score of 90 minus 77 divided by 19. And I get 0, 2 decimal places always for your table, 0.684. Okay. Sometimes, guys, they in a case like this, they work out a Z score of 0.68 and they work out a Z score of 0.69, and they say 0.684 is somewhere in the middle of that. I'm not too. Let's just round. If you just round it off, okay, it should be absolutely fine. Okay, so Z is equal to 0.68. Okay, so that is the Z score. It goes with 90. Okay, Z is 0.68 over here, so it's not even one standard deviation away from the mean. Okay, and then I've got to find a Z score that goes with 109. Okay, so if X is equal to 109, okay, Z is going to be equal to 109, okay, minus 77, which is mu, over sigma, which is 19. And I get 109 minus 77 over 19. 109 minus 77 divided by 19. Capish? And I get 1.68. So I get 1.68 is my Z score. That goes with the X score. Okay, there's 1.68. So, what I have to look up, let me just double check I'm making any mistakes. We're doing question 4. Question 4, a Z score of 0.68 is right, and a Z score of 1.68 is right. Okay, right, we're doing well. Now, Sonali, okay. If I look up H of 0.68, we're working in the green area here. If I look up this Z score, H of 0.68 is going to be this green area over here, right? So H of 0.68, we look that up, and 0.68, 0.68 is over there. So 0.68 is there, and you get 0.2517. H of 0.68 is 0.2517, 25% of data. Okay, which sounds about right. So this area there is 0.2517, the green area. Okay, now we've got to figure out the area up to 1.68. So we're going to go find this area bounded by the pink over there. Okay, and that's going to be H of 1.68. And H of 1.68 I look up h of 1,68. There's 1,6, and there's 8. H of 1,68 is going to be 0,4535. 0,4535. Okay. Right, so that's the area bounded in pink, is 0,4535. So how do I find the area that we want? Okay, so the probability that x lies between 90 and 109 is going to be equal to 0,4535 minus 0,2517. Hello, ma'am.
Hello, darlings.
And we get an answer of
Sweet pea sugar cakes.
0,4535, 0.4535 minus 0.2517, and we should get 0,2018. Are we right, Morgan? Approximately 20,18. She's jealous. 0.18%. But this is all meaningless to her. So 20% of scores should lie in that region. Please not have made a careless mistake. Where are we? Question 4. 0,2018. Yes, we are right. Okay. Whew, these things go on forever.
How's that husky throat?
Oh, it's a bit annoying. It's Corona. 4B, right. Okay. In 4B, I think I'm actually going to just get to the end of 4. Right, it says an IQ above 120 is considered a superior intelligence, okay, or near genius. So obviously this is where all of us fall. I mean, this is AP, we are amazing. Okay, a superior intelligence or near genius. What percentage of people fall under this category in this country, they should say, I guess. Okay, right. So let's just quickly draw another diagram. Okay, and we're going to get over here, we've got, where are we? We've got a mean of 77, mu is 77, let's not forget that, and in this country, the standard deviation is 19. Okay, mu is 77. So here, there's my x scores, my z scores, that's 0. Okay, and I want to know the probability for B says that x is greater than 120, which is quite, in this country, it's going to be very small. Poor bastards. Right.
You snuck up and stole these.
Those are my pupils. Can you just leave them alone, please? Right. Okay. So this is 120. Okay. There's my x scores 120. I'm looking for this region over here. Sorry, she's harassing my pupils.
You did not ask permission.
They are here. They're AP students. They need to be here. Right. Okay. So this is 120. So I've got it first of all. So that's the region of people who've got an IQ bigger than 120. Okay. In this particular country. So if I look over here, okay, in this region over here, I need to first find what, Morgan? So you need to find your Z score. Right, yes.
Why do you pick on Morgan yourself?
She's here, she's one of the 3. Z is equal to x minus mu over sigma, which is going to be 120 minus 77 over sigma, which is 19. And I get a Z score of 120. What do we get, Alice? 120 minus 77 over 19. So we get an answer of 2,26. 2,26. Right. Which is what we expected. It's quite far away. Okay, it's about just over 2 standard deviations away from the mean. So there are not going to be many. Probability in here is going to be pretty small. Okay, so Z is equal to 2,26. Okay. Right. So now we go to our table, we look up a Z score of 2,26, and we're going to find H of 2,26, and that will be the green region over here. Okay, there's H of 2,26, that region there. Okay, and H of 2,26 is going to be equal to 2.26 is over here, 2.26. And you get 0,4881. 0,4881. Okay, so that's 0,4881. So it's gnarly. How do I find the yellow region? So just cut out 0,5 minus. Yeah. So the region I want, the probability, what an idiot I am. Probability that x lies between 77 and 120. Oh man, I'm speaking absolute drivel. Probability X is greater than 120. Okay, well, it's going to be that whole region to the right is 0,5. So it's going to be 0,5 minus 0,4881 and 0,5 minus 0.5 minus 0.4881. Voila. And we get 0,0119. So approximately 1,2% of people in this country, okay, are of superior intelligence. Okay, dodgy question. Okay, right, are we correct? For B, yeah, well, we are correct. No more mistakes. Right, I'm doing C and D, and then we're done. There's just a C. Correct. So in this question C, for C, remember we've got mu is equal to 77 for this country, and the standard deviation is 19. The next question says, what is the probability that a randomly chosen person has an IQ which is lower than 100? So we're looking for the probability that X is less than 100. Okay, so we've got this. All right, and we want to know the probability. We've got our X score, and mu is 77, and Z is equal to 0, and we're looking for the probability X is less than 100, okay, which is above the mean, okay. So 100 is whatever over here. X is equal to 100. So we've got to first of all go find the Z score that goes with that. And we're going to say Z is equal to, for X is equal to 100, Z is equal to 100 minus mu, which is 77, over sigma, which is 19. And you get a Z score of 100 minus 77 divided by 19, and we get 1,21. So Z is equal to 1,21. So that's your Z score over here. Okay, and we're looking for, sorry, I didn't answer the question. The probability that X was less than 100 is, we're looking for this whole region over here. Okay, this whole yellow region there. Those are all the probability that X is less than 100. So don't forget, you're going to have to add this area to the left, which is 0,5, right? Okay, so that's 0,5, that region over here, this whole region here, that probability is 0,5. Okay, so we'll work with the right though. So if I look up H of 1,21, okay, let's just check we've got the right, didn't make a stupid mistake. 1,21, yeah. Okay, so H of 1,21. So we look up 1,21 is over here. There's 1,21, and that area here is, this bit here is 0,3869. Okay, so H of 1,21 is 0,3869. Okay, so the probability that somebody has an IQ lower than 100, okay, is going to be 0,5 plus 0,3869, which is going to be 0,8869. So approximately 88.69% of people in this country have an IQ lower than 100. Right. Okay, I would like you to do the following on your own. Okay. Let's do, if you do homework, question 3, I don't want to give you too much, question 5 and 7, those are compulsory for those who are super keen. Okay, try question 8 and 9 as well, optional. Sorry, your homework, you can do 3, 5, 7, also 2A and 2C. So 2A, 2C, question 3, 5, and 7. Okay. Sorry, and 1K, M, and O. 1K, M, and O. So 1K, M, and O, 2A, 2C, 3, 5, and 7. Okay. Whew. All right, guys. Say goodbye to Denali. Bye-bye, Denali. Bye-bye, Morgan. Bye-bye, Alice. Okay. Bye-bye, everyone. Right.